Hey traders from all over the world, right? Welcome to another video of our YouTube channel. Remember, on the previous video, we were talking about trading the support and resistance using the price action system, right? So basically, on this video, we are going to look at the trend lines, trading what we call the trend lines, right? Remember, in the market, we have two types of trends. We have the downtrend, and then we have the uptrend, right? The uptrend is for bullish impact, meaning that the buyers have more impact in the market. Buyers are strong, right? And then the sell of which is the downtrend is for sellers, meaning that the sellers have a high impact of the market, meaning that the sellers are strong. Okay, now the main benefit about this price action is that if you don't know how to identify the trends, automatically the system will draw the trend lines for you. You don't even have to draw them on your own, right? And the other advice is that always look for trends on a higher time frame, from 1 hour, 4 hour, daily or weekly time frame, right? Never look for downtrends or for uptrends, or never look for trends on lower time frames like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, always use higher time frame. Remember, we are still basically on price action, so price action always use higher time frames. Okay, now the other thing is that, remember, there are key aspects that you must always know when you are trading the trends. Okay, remember, we have two lines of the trends, right? So automatically the system has drawn the uptrend, of which this is Euro GBP. We are looking at Euro JPY at the moment, right? So what's happening is that the system automatically draw the uptrend on Euro JPY. So it simply means the buyers have a high impact of the market if it's going on an upper level like this, right? Or on a bullish movement like this. There, the buyers are trending. Okay. Now, here's the thing about the trends, right? Remember, we have two lines. We have the one above, we have the one below. The one above, we use it as the resistance level. Okay, meaning that this is where we expect the sellers to be at, right? That's where the sellers are waiting. And then this side, the one below, we call it the support level. Okay, this is where the buyers are at, right? This is where buyers are waiting for the market, right, to reach that level, then they buy. So the thing is, when the market is at the resistance level, of which is the supply, that is where we tend to do what? To sell. Okay, and then here, if the market is at the support level, that is where the demand zone is at, right? The buyers are at that zone, meaning that if the market reaches this level, we are going to buy. Okay, now looking at what the system will offer when it comes to this scenario, right? It will give you signals, right? It will give you signals on which platform or on which level to sell. Okay, now the thing is, never trade the signal that are inside the channel, like this signal here, right? So mostly there will be signals inside the channel of the trend that we don't take. Reason is the signals that are inside the trend are just pullbacks or retracement. Okay, for example, if you have a signal here and then a signal there, a signal there, a signal there, a signal there, and then there, right? So if you have a signal inside the channel, these signals are just inside the channel. They simply means that if you bought from here, right? No, for example, if you sold from here, just to make it quick and very simple, if you sold from here, if you have a signal here, like the system already gave us a signal here of a buy. If you have a signal here, it simply means the trend or the level where you sold, right, has lost strength up until this level. So it simply means the market is going to change direction. So these that are inside, the signals that are inside the channel are just representing the pullbacks or the retracement. It simply means the market is going to change direction for a short period of time. Okay, So these signals that are outside, we trade them for a long period, right? And then those signals that are inside are just for short-term retracement or pullbacks. So if you have signals inside the channel like this, those who are using this price action software must not take the signals. Okay? Right. Never take the signals that are inside the channel. Meaning that also don't trade inside the channel. Don't trade inside the channel. Always trade outside the channel. Right? Start the movement. Start the movement. Okay, now let's look into this. Now the system will give us this diagram, right? The only time we will trade is on the signals that are outside the channel. Meaning that if we want to sell, we will sell when the market reaches this level. Right? And then again the market went on the inside the channel, came back and then tested the resistance. Right? The reason why we were selling at this level is because the buyers or this level of resistance was still holding. Okay, meaning that the market failed to break above the resistance level, meaning that the resistance level is not broken, the trend was not broken. Okay, but if this level here, if the market broke above and then retraced to touch again the resistance level for the second time and then closed above, it simply means the market was gonna go on an upper level, right? But what happened here is, yes, the 1 hour candle closed above, but the sellers forced the market inside the channel. Okay, inside the channel. So it simply means that the resistance level was still strong. Okay, the reason why we were going to buy at this level is because the software system gave us a signal of a buy right here at the support level, right? The reason why we were gonna buy is because the sellers failed to break below this level of support, meaning that this level that is down here. So if the sellers fail to break below, it simply means the market is gonna go for an upper side, or the market is going to go bullish. Okay, but if sellers broke this support level, goes to retest this support level again for the second time, and then if broke below, simply means the market was gonna go on a downside, meaning that the trend was gonna be broken. Okay, right? And then right here at this level, the reason why the market sold is because the sellers broke above this level, right? And then came back to retest the resistance level for a second time. But now failed to close above, meaning that now sellers have regained strength and then they push the market inside the channel, forcing the market to go on a down movement or on a downside level or on a bearish movement. So that is why we're gonna take the sell right there. Okay, and also same thing applies right here. The market came to retest this level of support, failed to break below, closed above the support level, meaning that the support level was still what? Was still very strong. Or you can say the support level was what? The support level was holding. The support level was holding the buyers there. Right? So if the market failed to break below this level of support, simply means the market is gonna go on an upper level. So we're gonna buy from that level. So every time when the market reaches the resistance level, we do what? We sell, right? And then here we buy, then we buy. Okay, sorry about this. Let me just remove it here. We buy, and then right there we do what? We sell. Okay. So it's that kind of a diagram. It's that kind of a diagram. So this will be very effective also for swing traders, right? The market comes down, then goes up, and then comes down and goes up, right? So this is our lowest levels. this is our highest levels, right? So every time when the market reaches the highest level, we sell, we sell, we sell. But the ones that are below, we buy, we buy, we buy. So this will be your what? Your support. This will be your support level. This will be your resistance level. This will be your resistance level. This will be your what? Your resistance level. Okay. Perfect. Again, for entries, let's look at the entries. Let's look at the entries. Let's look at the entries. How do we enter the uptrend or the downtrend, right? How do you trade this, right? So what the system will do, it will give you this signal that is red, right? The signal that is red represents a sell. The signal that is green represents a buy, okay? Now, when you see this signal of a sell, and this is the candle, this is where the market is at, you are going to wait for the candle to close below your resistance level. Then you can enter from there. Also here, you are going to wait for this candle to close below the resistance level, then you can sell, right? If you want to buy, you will wait for this candle to close above your what? Your support level, okay? And then also here, how are we going to sell? We're going to wait for this candle first to close below, then we can sell from there. And then right here, how are we going to sell, or where will our entries be? We're going to wait for the market to give us a signal, and then we are going to enter after the candle close above the support level. Okay, so if you get a signal here, you don't automatically sell there. You don't automatically sell, but you wait for a candle to be inside our channel, then we can sell. You wait for the candle to be inside, then we can sell. Right here, we wait for the channel or the candle to be above the support level inside the channel, then from there we can buy. Simple as that. Okay, but when you get a signal around this level, or when the market is around this level, don't automatically trade from this level. No, wait for the candle to be inside the channel, then you can trade that kind of a trade. Okay, so entries, always wait for 1 hour candle to be inside the channel to confirm. The reason is we are confirming that the resistance is not broken. For example, you can see the market broke above the resistance level, right? And then if you sell automatically from this because of this signal, it is possible that the market can come to test your resistance level for the second time and then goes in an opposite direction. So the only time we will be 100% confirmed that the market is going to sell is when it closes below. It's when it closes below our resistance level. Reason is, now it will give us a confirmation that the resistance level that is acting at this price is very strong. That is why we'll automatically sell from there. Okay? Also, right here, if the market comes to this level, to the support level, right? If you automatically buy from this level, it is possible that the market can go to retest the support level and then close below, of which now we are going to do what? To sell. Now, if this happens, it simply means now the trend is broken. Now we no longer have an uptrend, but now we can have a downtrend. Okay? Now, what you want to do is you wait for the market to give you a clear confirmation, come down, and then create a retracement or a pullback, and then closes above, and then we can do what? We can buy. The reason why we will be 100% sure about this buying level is because the support level is very strong. Reason why the support level is very strong is because the sellers failed to break below the support level. So simply means the market at this price, the buyers are very strong. As you can see, this was a trend of a sell, right? This was a strong sell to the downside, but automatically when the market reaches the support level, the sellers have failed or lost strength, and then the buyers continue to take over. Okay, so that's the most important thing. Always do not trade at the resistance automatically, but wait for the market or 1 hour candle to close inside the channel, then we can take that trade. Okay, and then again, how are you gonna trade this? right? If you sell from this level, right, you're going to go out of the market when it reaches the opposite level, right? If you sell at the resistance level, at the supply, you are going to take your profit at the support level, okay? And then if you buy at the support, you are going to take your profit at the resistance level. Simple as that, right? You have your two levels by the software. You have your trend line that is drawn by the software. So what you do is, if you have a signal by the software and then you sell from there, you're going to take your profit at the support level. And then if you buy, you're going to take your profit at the resistance. If you sell again, you're going to take your profit at the support. If you buy, you're going to take your profit at the resistance level. As simple as that. For swing traders, they also know this is very effective for their strategy. Okay, now let's look at other pairs. Let's look at another pair. Let's look at USD/JPY. Remember, the system works on every pair. System works on every pair, so it's very advisable for us to use the system, right? USD/JPY, we were gonna sell at the resistance level. Reason is because the resistance level was not effectively broken, so we are gonna take our sell at that level, right? And then if we sold here, our take profit was gonna be at that level. Now looking into this, we have a buy signal here, which means this level is the level that we're gonna take our profit at, because it shows that we might have a pullback or a retracement anytime soon from there, right? Now the market went up and then gave us a signal and then went on a down movement. And also we're going to buy here. Why? Because the support level here is very strong. And then we're gonna go with the diagram, right? Again, the example that I was trying to make is this. These signals, you don't take them inside the channel. You don't trade inside the channel. You only trade these signals that are outside the channel. Now these signals, they only represent the short-term trades. Short sell, short buy, short sell, short buy. And also this signal here, we don't normally trade it. Why? Because it's inside the channel. Okay, when it comes to trends, not support and resistance, when it comes to trends, remember our resistance will be there, our support will be there. So we only trade the resistance and the support levels. What is happening inside, we don't trade it. Okay, right. Now let's look at the last pair. Let's look at the last pair. Let me just remove this. Let me remove this quickly for our work to be clean. For our work to be super clean. Okay. Now this is Euro NZD, right? Yes, this is Euro NZD. Remember, we use the trend lines on a 1 hour time frame always. Okay. Now this is where the trend started, right down here, and went up. So the only time we're gonna sell is when the market reaches this level. We're gonna take a sell there, and also here we have a signal of a sell, and there we have a signal of a sell, and there we have a signal of a sell, and then here we have a signal of a buy. That's the only time we're going to buy Euro NZD, right? So this, we have a sell, a sell, a sell, and then also this is not really effective, but it's at the what? At the resistance level. Okay, so we're gonna take a sell, a sell, a sell, and then right here we're going to take a what? A buy. Reason is because this is a support level and then this is our resistance level. So that is how simple and easy we can trade the software or the trend lines using this software. Now I want to look into just one index quickly. If we have a trend, let's look into NASDAQ and see if we have a trend on NASDAQ. Okay, also I know we are very familiar with USD. We will also look into USD also, and then we might look at gold quickly. All right, okay, let me just, right, this is NASDAQ. This is NASDAQ. As you can see, this is NAS 100 there on my screen. Let's see how NASDAQ is performing. Right, NASDAQ is performing also very nice. So the system gave us a downtrend on NASDAQ, of which for the past days Nasdaq has been selling crazily. Nasdaq has been selling very, very crazily. So the only time we're going to trade Nasdaq is at this level here. We had the signal there, and then we had a buy here, then we had a signal there. So right here, we're going to sell Nasdaq, we're going to sell Nasdaq. Right there, we are going to buy Nasdaq. So as you can see, we wait for these levels, right? Because this is the resistance and then this is the support. What is happening inside? Inside, as you can see, these are just short signals representing the what? The pullbacks, meaning that if you sold, simply means the market might buy. If you bought, the market might sell, right? So yeah, it's very effective that you wait for the levels of resistance and support. So in this case, Nasdaq was very effective. We're going to collect our pips around this level right there, and then there, and there, and there. We're gonna collect our pips there, right? So for Nasdaq, it's very beautiful. It's just clean job, clean and smooth. So the software gave us the diagram on Nasdaq. Now let's look into US30. Let's look into US30. Let's see how US30 has been performing. Let's see into US30. Okay, for US30, it's not really a nice diagram there. As you can see, we don't have any signals on the US30 trend line. We don't have any signals there. All right, we don't have any signal on that trend of US30. Okay, now let's look into gold. Let's look into gold. The trend here on US30 is not really effective for us, right? Let's look into gold and see what gold. So we have gold here. I know a lot of traders, they are really familiar with gold. Gold is a nice pair, very effective. A lot of pips you can grab on gold. Right, looking into gold, this is gold, as you can see here on my screen, and this is on 1 hour time frame. Remember, we use 1 hour time frame. Also, the system will give you a spread for each and every pair. We will just check US30 now and Nasdaq just to confirm the spread. Okay, now gold. This is a downtrend on gold. As you know, previously these days, gold have been selling quite aggressively also on a downtrend, right? So the only time we're gonna take a signal on gold was at this level there, and then a buy from this level, right? And then a buy from this level here. We have a signal also there, and then there we sell, right? So we are gonna sell here, and then we were gonna sell there, and then this level we're going to buy, this level we're going to buy. Okay, so this is gold. At this level we're gonna sell, and then buy, and then buy, and then sell. Reason, this is the resistance level, and then this is the support level. So the level that is above, remember, we call it the resistance. That is where we sell. That is our supply zone. The level that is below, we call it the supply. That is where we do what? That is the demand zone. That is where we buy, right? So it's the demand and supply. The resistance is the what? The supply zone. That's where we find our suppliers at, right? And then the support level is a demand zone. That is where we find our demands at. Okay, so on gold, yes, the structure was very beautiful and we could have collected a lot of pips. Okay, right, now let's look at the spread. The system give us a spread. Let's look at US30 first. As you can see, the spread on US30 is very huge, 378 points. Reason why the market of US30 or the indices, they are very volatile is because of the spread. As you can see here, the spread is 378 points on US30. So you can just imagine how much pips you can make in a day. That is why we tend to make a lot of money on indices. It's because they have a huge spread. Now let's look into Nasdaq. Nasdaq has 210 points. right? So US30 is quite volatile more than Nasdaq, right? It's because of the spread. The spread of US30 is very big than the spread of Nasdaq. I know a lot of traders have been asking me this question, but why does, if they are the same, why does US30 tends to make more money than Nasdaq? Reason is because the spread of US30 is quite higher than the spread of US30. Okay, the spread of US30 is quite higher than the spread of Nasdaq. Sorry, the spread of US30 is very huge than the spread of Nasdaq. As you can see, for Nasdaq it's 210 points, and then for US30 it's 378 points. So automatically the system will give you the spreads for you. Don't even know how many spreads you have on a pair. Now looking at Euro GBP, this is the reason why currencies don't make a lot of money than indices, meaning that the indices are very volatile than the currency pairs. Reason is because of the spread. As you can see, imagine US30 is 310, right? 378, sorry, 378 points. Nasdaq is 210 points. Imagine Euro GBP is only 24 points. So you can see why indices are quite not volatile like indices, right? And also USD JPY, it's only 13 points. Okay, Euro NZD is only 43 points, and then gold is 30 points. So that is the difference between the market. Okay, let's look into Bitcoin fast, quickly. Let's look into Bitcoin. Remember, the software trades on every pair of your choice. Now we are looking into Bitcoin quite very quick, and then we are done. Look at the spreads of Bitcoin. 4,000 points on Bitcoin only. Imagine how much money you can make in a day when the pair has like 4,000 points. Okay, just imagine. That's how effective the system is, you know. That's how effective the system is. So 4,000 points. Imagine how much money you should have been making. Okay, and also let's look into volatility. I know a lot of traders are also trading the volatility index. Volatility index. Right. So on volatility, as you can see, we only have 20 points, which it was not really volatile, right? And also on volatility, we have an uptrend. As you can see, also if you check your graph right now, you will find out that volatility index have been buying, right? So the only time we're gonna take signals was at this level here, right? And then the sell at that level there, and then also we are going to buy at this level, right? And then we're going to sell after it closes below this level inside our channel. So I hope this has been very active. And also I will also look into the comment section to look for which pairs that traders mostly want to look at and see how the system have been performing so far. So I hope this information was quite very effective on how to trade the uptrend and the downtrend. So the system automatically gives you all the indicators in hand that you need. It draws these levels for you, the support and resistance levels, and also gives you the signals on each and every pair. And then for a bonus, it also gives you a spread of a pair that you must trade, so that you'll be aware and be careful before you take that kind of a trade based on your account. So if it's 20 points, you know that you can trade with any account. But if it's like US30 and Nasdaq with higher spreads, simply means you must be careful when you are trading with a small account. That is why you tend to blow an account quite faster or sooner, is because of the spread there is huge and your account is very small. Okay, so that's the thing. And also please keep subscribing, and also keep on um, giving us the comments, and also good luck on using this price action system. It's very effective and very consistent at the same time. Thank you very much.